so me and my husband can have some space to enjoy our marriage. You shut up!
You're supposed to be on your honeymoon.
Chris, my house is on fire.
Fire? I don't understand. You sent me a message saying your family was leaving this evening. What were you trying to say?
That is what my wife has been up to. She just woke up and said my family should leave the house and that she wants privacy.
Is she having issues with any member of your family?
That is the point. That is the point. She doesn't have any issue with nobody. She just woke up and said everybody should leave the house, that she wants privacy with her husband, and bro, you will not believe, we always inculcate her into everything we do in that house.
She is not wrong, but she's not totally right.
What are you talking about?
You see, every married woman wants privacy with her husband. She wants to be alone with him in the house, having fun. Not to have a family member trying to mope into what they're doing. But on the other hand, this family has been with you in the last 10 to 15 years. And you guys have gone through a lot. In fact, they are the ones that have made you who you are today and everything you have. So for her to wake up one morning and say, this works for me and this doesn't work for me, it doesn't sound sensible to me. If she knew that she couldn't stay in a joint family, I mean, you guys could have talked about it before you got married. You check the pros and the cons, and you decide if you want to go ahead with the marriage or not. Because what she's saying now, honestly, if you ask me, it doesn't make any sense.
That is the point. That is the point. So, what am I supposed to do?
Well, I would advise you to call your wife, sit her down, make her see reasons, make her understand the meaning of family, make her know the importance of your family members in your life. Else, you will lose your family at both ends. You know you told me the history of that house, how it came about. So I don't think you have anywhere to hide.
But that's the point now. So what am I supposed to do now?
You need to sit your wife down and tell her the truth. Tell her how the house came about. I remember how your mother sold her jewelries, how she sold her wrapper. Mark, have you forgotten when your business was going down? How your elder sister took money from her husband? She went as far as selling one of his properties to make sure that you rose above any other person in that line. And now you want just to wake up and send your family packing? How possible is that? I know that every member of your family contributed one thing or the other in making sure that you're living in that house. So tell me, if you chase them away, where do you want them to go to?
Chris, I can't bring myself to tell her some stories. At least not for now. What do you advise I do?
Mark, the truth is better said on time. Because time waits for no man. You see that woman there? She needs to know everything that evolves around you and your family members. And that's cord that has brought you guys together. If not, you're going to lose it. I would advise you to take your wife on a honeymoon. Have fun. Explore the world. Relieve yourself of this stress and the chaotic issues of this family this, family that. Come back fresh. The good thing is, I mean, in that house, you have your room to yourself, isn't it? That is enough privacy, don't you think so? Don't forget, life is about sacrifice. Marriage is about compromise. So a good woman would compromise so that she will give in something to get something. In life, you cannot get everything you want. Sometimes it is rosy and sometimes it is rocky. Look, your wife should be sensible enough to adjust. Yes, let her adjust to the present situation and you guys should live as one big family. You cannot chase any member of your family away. And if you try that, I'll be the first person to fight you. Not just any member, even your mother. I'll be in my office. Give it a good thought.
Mommy, sit down.
Oh, my darling. The traffic was so wild, I thought I'd never make it here.
Mommy, I'm so happy to see you.
What's going on?
I'll give you the best one. I don't need to ask Husky, your brand.
Sweetie.
The best. Coming for you, Mama. I miss you so much, Mommy. I'm so happy you're here to see you.
Please.
Mommy.
My throat is parched. The sun is not smiling.
Oh my God. I'm so happy you're here, Mommy. Welcome, Mommy.
Lovely,
I miss
darling.
you.
This is the kind of life you should be living. Peace, tranquility, silence. Where is that battalion? Where did they go?
I do not care. Look, maybe they have gone to look for an alternative accommodation. Because I told them, nobody will remain in my house till evening. And I mean every word of it.
You know, I told you. I told you that you need to take charge from the very beginning, or else there will become a bone in your neck. They need to understand that their son and brother is now a married man. You are in charge. Every other person can go to hell.
But Mommy, what happens if they don't leave?
Then you throw them out. Look, my darling. Anything that you accept now, you will have to accept until you die in this marriage. You see that Helen? She's a widow. She's not planning to go anywhere. This is her last post stop. Then Ben, bet it. He will marry a wife and bring her into this house to live on your neck. Then the mother, no leave, no transfer. So my darling, you need to get it together. Throw them out now, or else they're going to live here till eternity. This kind of people, you give them an inch and they'll take a yard.
Mommy, I'm doing it already. But Mark is not liking it.
He doesn't have to like it. But one thing I know for sure, Mark loves you very much from the bottom of his heart. Take advantage of that emotion. He will agree to everything you say.
Mommy, I don't want to lose my husband in the process.
You cannot lose your husband, darling. Look, let me educate you. With every man, there's something called mumu button. You just have to know where his buttons are and when to activate those buttons. When you're with his family, you show them that you're a lioness. Roar! Don't take any nonsense from anybody. Then when you go back in with your husband, you rub his head, you rub his tummy, then you press his mumu buttons.
Mommy! See what I'm talking about you? Mommy, you're a genius! Mommy, I think you should open a marriage counseling office. You know, your career will thrive, will blossom. People like me that have all this kind of problem will come to you,
My
Mommy.
darling, a prophet is not recognized in his hometown.
Oh, I recognize you. My Mommy. Oh, I'm so happy you're here.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers, Mommy.
You are a queen, and your mother is solidly behind you.
Mommy. I'm so happy you're here.